First off, I don't care what you people say. Never follow rules. I'm a trendsetter anyway. Okay, I march to the beat of my own drum. They say I need rules in my life. Well, I got some. That's one. Kill the competition. Two. Be a loyal dog. Three. And if they snitching on your man, send them to the mall. Four. When you party, go hard till you hit the floor. Five. If you didn't see me do it, what the hell you asking for? Welcome to my world. Llama.
It's about that time for another episode of the Big Llama Show that doesn't have the Big Llama. He's on the cruise ship right now drinking J-Mo's, gingers, dancing bachata, and arm wrestling midgets. He's definitely arm wrestling midgets on the fucking cruise ship. But it's fucking me and the guy that always comes on in a clutch situation.
Hey,
the man.
What up, dude? At the real Ipaca on Twitter.
All right, man. What's good with you, boy?
What up, dude?
Ain't shit, bro.
This is my 17th appearance on the Big Llama Show.
You're definitely all-time non-AD Big Llama appearances.
Oh, you know it, dude.
Getting wasted, Chadwick said. Yeah, I feel bad for Chadwick because he said Big Llama, and you know he's not getting that today. So
we have a way better show for you in mind.
I mean, hopefully.
Yeah.
Chat Mom's here. Hello.
Chemistry doesn't get more chem than we got on the screen right now.
Oh, no, we're definitely not bachata. I hope so.
Oh.
A little arm wrestling. He's definitely arm wrestling some midgets there and winning some money. Anyways, I hope you're having a great trip, Llama. We're here. All right. You want to get into a topic or you want to just, pretend?
We free ball.
Pretend to run ads.
Did we had topics?
We had one topic, dude. The greatest of all time.
Yeah,
John Jones.
John Jones, no matter what we end up doing, no matter what the topic is.
We could talk. We could be talking about Dragon Ball Z, and John Jones is coming up because Goku cannot beat John Jones in a fight. That's just that's just a fact, dude.
That's Dana White.
Dana White loves John Jones.
All you cancer survivors, great fighters, but not as good of a fighter as
John Jones.
Especially after a weekend of the white stuff.
What do you say? You gotta talk about
we are talking about John Jones right now. And the bags of the white stuff.
Oh man. Anyways, we've been grinding COD. Let's talk about that actually. COD.
Call of Duty.
It's been a month almost. Not even. Probably
not even.
2.5 weeks.
For me, it's been about 83 hours.
83. Oh my god. I think I'm at 60.
I can tell the people right now where I am.
Oh shit.
Right now.
This he's camel grinding for the first time in his life.
68 hours.
68 hours. Yeah, I was about to say I'm at 60, so you 20 hours more than me. It's crazy.
I got a day on you, dog.
Yeah, game's good. Movement feels good. I know Llama was playing it a little bit, but Llama runs around and I don't know how the Omni movement's treating his
Llama took all the bots from us.
Katie in the chat. Llama said no promos. It must be a takeover. What did we promo, Llama?
This is the promo right here. We're promo. We're us right here.
Don't worry, I'll promo my fight companion.
UFC 309 project that me and AD got coming out.
Yeah, we'll promo, dude. I don't know what you got coming out, dude.
AD, you're gonna start Yellowstone.
I haven't told her about it, but I think she would be into it. But anyways, COD. Initial thoughts. How you feeling?
I'm liking it. I'm liking the game, dude. I have multiple guns with over 500 kills on them already.
This might be the most sweaty you've been early on in the game.
I just happen to be the best.
That's what he says. Dude,
Tang won't even 1v1 me.
Tang doesn't want to 1v1, dude.
He said no, dude. He said I have the closest shot. He's not about to lose to one of us.
No way he said that.
He said that, dude. He said he's not gonna. He said he's like Kobe Bryant. He's not gonna enter a competition. He knows he can't win.
Damn. I kept Herc alive today for a full 45 seconds while he got the dogs when they escaped. Oh shit. I'm intrigued onto how.
We're still convinced you're wearing his skin.
Yeah, where's my guy at, dude? He came and played with us for a little bit. Coincidentally, the mic didn't work. The new COD game is giving me serious motion sickness, but I finally tweaked the settings. You might just gotta, get to Roblox, Llama. Might be more your speed. I
got
saw one or
2K.
two episodes of Yellowstone, but I never got into it. Okay. She knows about it.
I noticed the lovey-dovey stuff goes away within the first season.
I'm not good. It was hard. Oh shit.
I mean, you live in the woods, things happen.
Katie, you need to get past the first episode because it I'd use a pistol and still torture you. Okay. There he is. That's the thing I know.
Unfortunately, he's only badass in video games. In real life, he can't even talk to girls.
I gotta try I don't even know where I was going with that actually.
But I'm liking COD. I'm liking it. The maps are okay. They grew on me.
I feel like I forgot what I was gonna say, so I just acted like I was frozen.
Frozen,
just so they think, lagged a little bit. It's like, I just missed what he said. I'll give it another chance. All right. So yeah, I guess we're watching Yellowstone. Dude.
You got to get past the lovey-dovey stuff. Let them introduce the relationships and all the other shit.
You don't like the lovey-dovey stuff, dude?
Nah, that ain't for me, dude. I'm not into television shows for that. I was watching Sopranos for the gumas, not for the wife. Come on, dude. That's what ruined Twilight for me. They could have just had vampires versus.
I'm actually kind of tight, dude, because Llama's not here, and it's the finale of the fucking Penguin. So he expects me not to watch the episode today or not find out what's gonna happen. I don't know, man. I'm excited to see how this show kind of ramps up. And honestly, the spoilers are probably out right now.
Probably. Oh, I also got to watch Tulsa King today.
Tulsa King, you really into that?
It's a good show, dude. Sylvester Stallone, Mafia.
He's in the golden ages of watching shows he's never seen before.
No, I've seen that before.
What, Tulsa King?
Yeah, it's pretty much Goodfellas in Oklahoma.
No, you haven't seen it before.
Hey, tell Mama Llama we all said hiya.
Hello, Mama Llama. I hope you're having a great time with Kenneth.
It can't be that great. He's there. Watching him lose the midgets arm wrestling.
Yeah, so there it is. We need a draw up of him arm wrestling midgets. Gabe, actually.
Really. How many midgets can John Jones fight at the same time and come out victorious?
At least 7.
At least 7, right?
Easily.
He comes out crawling 15.
Yeah. He's easily dropping 7 of them. Andy. Oh no. Tank really wants to bring Andy up.
That's who paid for the cruise.
Oh shit.
He said his cruise tickets and a coupon for prime rib.
Tank really wanted us to bring Andy up. So there it is, Andy. The bird shirt is on the cruise, by the way. And she said, "Take it off." Yeah, I don't.
You brought me international, Llama.
International water.
I got the Llama Blackout Takeover shirt on.
This is a cute bro bet you guys have. I don't understand why he's still. I just don't understand why he's still wearing the plain black T-shirt. Just go buy one. Dude.
Yeah, I'll send you one, dude. I'll come in a bag and everything. Piece of cardboard right in the middle, be crisp.
Brand new, dude. Still got the full creases.
That's it. That's how I pack when I go places. I just 3 whites, 3 blacks, brand new in a bag. Underwear, wife beaters, out of there.
He just takes the wrapper off and
that's it.
Places them there. Cardboard still intact.
That's it, dude. Compact.
Oh man, yo, are you caught up on Penguin?
Nah, dude, I want to watch it all at the same time.
How about the episodes?
I watch all of it. I have to watch all of it.
You only watched the first one, huh?
Yeah, but I'll go back and rewatch that one and then watch the series.
All right, well, that's kind of cool. I hope you enjoy it. Honestly, I'm kind of. I want to hear your take on it because it is simple. It's very easy to compare it to Sopranos, even though it's a totally different kind of show. But I see why people have the comparison. So to hear your take and actually see what you would think about it, I'm kind of curious.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. The superhero stuff kind of throws me off.
There's no superheroes.
Yeah, but it's superhero world, dude.
But it doesn't feel like it.
I don't know, dude. I'll give it a shot.
I'm telling you, I do.
I'll give it a shot.
This feels like a grounded Gotham, dude. You didn't see the newest Batman?
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, it feels like that, like more grounded.
I just don't do the superhero stuff, man. It's not really my My
Get it, dude.
forte.
You like fucking guys in tights. I know.
No, you definitely do, dude.
No, you do, dude.
This whole channel will start off with low-key, dude.
That's not tights, dude.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. All the
Leotard.
Marvel superheroes look like 90s wrestling characters.
Yeah. It's leotards, dude.
How long can you hang in there with a bone saw?
The bone saw.
Macho Man Randy Savage, dude.
All right, man. Let's just get to our fucking topic, dude. John Jones making his return in the illustrious Madison Square Garden, UFC 309.
The Mecca
of everything.
Of everything.
Of everything.
If you're an athlete who plays in a sport that plays in Madison Square Garden and you haven't put your PRs up there, you're a bum.
Mama Llama said, I don't hate it because it's Birdie's shirt. I just hate the shirt. She said, tell Birdie I don't hate him.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I think she thinks I'm a bad influence to her husband.
100%. Okay. I told Llama that. I said, why does she like him? Oh, she likes him. I don't think so, dude. You wear his shirt. You wear his shirt.
You came out with me one time, showed up at 3:00 in the morning, couldn't go to baseball the next day.
Yeah, sleeping on the job. Herc was Randy Savage for Halloween, and I was Hulk Hogan. This year?
Oh, brother.
The shirt. Llama's wearing it right now as he's
right now
in the chat.
Nothing else. I heard he uses it as a pillowcase.
Listen, we get big enough, you're gonna drop a all black tee. That's gonna be your specialty shirt.
It's gonna be all black gilded.
Folded perfectly.
Folded, dude.
And the cardboard will have black. It'll have
the cardboard has the logo on it. Plain black tee, but the cardboard's got a logo on it.
The image, and you get different ones. It's like a collector's set of 9 different birds.
I wore this shirt through a weekend of cocaine.
Oh man! All right, John Jones in Madison Square Garden. You also got Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler. Bo Nickel versus Paul Craig. And to be honest, the rest of the card is kind of shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like Jim Miller's fighting, why? Chris Weidman fighting, also why? Veronica Hardy's fighting, which she started the fights. That's probably Tyler Boro's fighting.
Is she related to Tanya Hardy?
No, you know Dan Hardy though.
Yeah,
that's his wife.
Okay.
All right, but the 3 biggest fights on the card: Bo Nickel versus Paul Craig, Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler, and John Jones versus Stipe Miocic. Bird, how hype are you for this MSG card? Not only is it in the great home of our homes, but
it's the greatest of all time versus the greatest heavyweight of all time. Unfortunately,
arguably,
after this fight, it'll be the same person.
No matter
greatest of all time, and no. no.
That's bullshit for Steve, dude. You're
Unfortunately,
just the greatest heavyweight, dude. That's it. Which is, I don't know, man. I feel like if you're the greatest heavyweight, then he also has a win over Ngannou, even though he has a loss against Ngannou.
John has a win over Ngannou too. He made him leave the company.
No, dude.
That's John a dubski.
John's ducking everybody that's actually a heavyweight. He sees Stevie, he's like, you're a smaller guy. Plus, you got the accolades. I'll take that from you. But I don't want to fight that Ngannou guy. And I'm not fighting that Aspinall guy. That will definitely. Aspinall has his career is 18 minutes long.
For the record, you said Cyril Gane had a chance.
I did.
We did say that.
I did.
But I didn't. Right, there's no way. 3-year hiatus. He's gonna come back and just win the title.
But I didn't think he was just gonna wrestle him immediately. I thought he was actually gonna stand and bang with him, and then however the fight. I didn't see the fight ending in a fucking choke. I thought John was just gonna either ground and pound him or knock him flat out.
I thought John's farewell tour, like his heavyweight tour, he was gonna reenact all of his greatest finishes.
No, he's going. Unfortunately, I think Stipe's losing by 12-6 elbow. John said he's
standing guillotine.
No, dude, 12-6 elbow. I'm
standing guillotine. Just puts Stipe to sleep like Machida.
Nah, that's fucked.
Just buckles him.
That's fucked. He's not. He's already got buckled once, dude.
Yeah,
this guy's back-to-back buckles. Back-to-back buckles.
4-year hiatus, dude.
Oh man, just for that is crazy. Black at 18. Taking Jones and Oliveira. Interesting.
I said I'm taking Bo. I'm taking Oliveira. I'm taking John Jones.
After the Birdie hookup, Birdie is Mama Llama's best friend. Interesting. Yeah,
Let a
this
brother
year
know.
and the boys were Undertaker, American Nightmare, and Roman Reigns, and the taller was the ref. That's hilarious. That's a good family costume right there. I just want to see my name on the screen. All right. Well, how do you predict this fight going?
John Jones in 2 rounds.
2 rounds, huh?
Yeah.
But don't you want to see John tested?
Nope. I don't think he can be tested.
What do you
I think
mean? We've seen
You-
it already.
Yeah, because he was
multiple
on
times.
drugs and not
No.
giving a shit.
He's 37 now, dude.
Doesn't matter. Heavyweight prime.
You know what I did like? John said he was like, I want to fight. This is from John Jones' mouth. I want to fight Alex Pereira because it's an easier fight than Tom Aspinall. I'm kidding. He didn't say that, but he did say, you know, Alex Pereira's 37. I'm 37. You know, it makes sense. Which I did kind of like that point. But then when you think about Alex being 37 and John being 37, I don't see those guys ending. Like, I don't know how long does John want to fight. Like, how much longer does he want to fight? I don't know. But honestly, if he does come out and beat Stipe in the 2 rounds you're thinking, he can fight for like what, 4 more years, 5 more years?
Yeah. What's next for him though? Conor McGregor?
No, bro.
Nate Diaz versus John Jones?
Mighty Mouse has been low-key calling him out. They're gonna wrestle one day.
Yeah. Okay. Good job. Good luck, Demetrius.
They're gonna wrestle one day, dude. But in a gi competition.
Does John
You're gonna
Jones
get it.
box Jake Paul after retirement?
No. If Jake Paul comes out, starches Mike Tyson, starches Conor McGregor, starches Habib, yeah, maybe he might fight John, dude.
John's like, all right, motherfucker, come on.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that might be when he's like, you know what? Fine. I'll do it myself.
Speaking of Demetrius Johnson, I totally forgot he was the only UFC fighter traded.
Yeah, for Ben Askren.
Ben Askren, yeah, it's a one. That's how much Dana White didn't want him.
Well, it's because he wanted more money, which he kind of deserved, being who he was.
And Dana said, we'll just get rid of the division.
Yeah. Dana was like, well, no. We'll get Ben Askren, which honestly, monetarily turned out well for UFC because of Ben Askren getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
But for the other side, because he was actually talking about it, he was like, when you think about it, one really got the better of the deal because they got the better fighter. Yeah, maybe they got more money because he got knocked out in it, in such a crazy way that it just probably just kept replaying. But other than that, like, one got the actual better fighter.
But he was one champion too, right? No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He retired here in Denver.
Yeah, so it's like the UFC sent their fighter to another company to kick ass. That company sent their fighter over to get his ass kicked.
Yeah, but Ben wasn't the champion.
No.
He was just Ben wanted to leave one. It basically just worked out that Ben wanted to leave one and Demetrius wanted to leave UFC, and they were like, well, fucking flop him. You know what I mean?
Then I watched something with Demetrius Johnson talking about like post-retirement, what questions does he get or whatever. They say, oh, are you a fighter? Were you UFC champion? And they don't ask you about Bellator. They don't ask you about PFL. They don't ask you about one. Did you fight in the UFC?
Yeah. That's hilarious. But yeah, let's wrap up John Jones. I think I don't know, man. Honestly, I really don't know. I want to see a good fight. At least 3 rounds.
We all want to see
that.
I
want to see at least 3 rounds of John getting punched in the face and being like, all right, he's still that guy. You know what I mean? Because and this was my initial opinion, but even last night rewatching the Cyril fight, John didn't get hit cleanly once. And I was watching Mighty Mouse. I was watching Mighty Mouse break down the fight. And there was a point where John like overextends and Cyril had like an open like left hook that he probably could have hit, or like just a left hand, and he didn't do anything. And Mighty Mouse was like, yeah, John could have probably spun, hit him with like a spinning back elbow or something crazy, which John in that sequence did spin.
Yes, he did.
But he was like, you don't have to hit him with power. You don't have to overextend. Just, like a quick little jab just to test it, And he was like, Cyril really didn't test anything in John. And then again, John just the opposite happened. Cyril overextended, and then John just put it. He just
Yeah.
finished the fight. You know what I mean? So I just want to see John test it because I think also too, like if he just beats Stipe, then it kind of fucking the whole luster of this fight and them waiting a year was like, what the fuck was this for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just
But
to
I think
see what
that's the
we kind of all
outcome.
thought.
I think Stipe's going to try to throw a punch. John's going to duck it, outside trip, and then whatever submission
All
I want
right.
to put you in.
Now listen, is there a world where Stipe wins this fight?
Yes, John Jones gets shot on the walkout. Somebody in the top row. It's
John Jones gets shot on the walkout.
Reyes is up there, top balcony.
You ruined my career
with a car 98.
You fucking ruined my
He
shit.
shoots him right in that toe. Doof.
Oh my god, he's still alive and shit.
Yeah, but then that's the only way Stipe wins this, dude.
I don't know, man. But that's the thing. Like, you know, Stipe did the same thing to Daniel that John did. You know what I'm saying? Like when you talk about common opponents, they don't really have many, but they both finished a high level guy in DC. And I think after the Francis fight, Stipe put on weight because he was like, I'm gonna need weight to fight Francis. And I think he put on he's been gone 4 years. So he's had 4 years to really like put on a good sizable amount. So he is the bigger guy. He does have the more power.
Yeah.
His wrestling is good enough. And that's the thing. If he's stronger than John, being the bigger guy, then like his wrestling will be adequate enough to like survive it. You know what I mean? Now, that's again, we don't know because we haven't seen John take a heavyweight punch. Cyril looked at him. That's about all.
That's it. Dude. Throw one of these.
But like a stronger Stipe that we've seen put out. Like think about it. John put out Daniel with a head kick.
Yeah, but John's not a knockout artist. That's not his game.
No, but I'm saying Stipe put him out, lights out.
Yeah, but that's Stipe's
you know what I mean?
game.
So it's like, does John get hit with one of those and survive it? That's right. Me personally, that's what I want to see because that also tells you a lot about the Aspinall fight because I think Aspinall's a better version of Stipe. Good boxing, good wrestling. Some can submit people, you know what I mean? But like a evolved fighter of what Stipe is, light, strong. Now, if John just goes and dismantles Stipe in a way where it's like, I think it will give us a lot of answers on like how that Aspinall fight will. Because again, if Miocic puts a 5-round war, I don't think he wants Aspinall.
I think John's dominance determines his next move. If he goes in there and he beats Stipe in a minute and a half,
I agree.
And he gets on the mic, he's like, "Can I really retire?"
Yeah,
like,
I agree. But I think it depends on because he's like no, to use a term I've learned from you, but like kind of no selling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Tom is like, but that could easily flip if he goes and dominates Stipe in a way where he's like, yeah, nobody.
But like John said about Aspinall, he was talking about like Johnny Walker. He's like, there's been a million times in my career that they're like, this is the next guy. This is who you have to fight. This is your biggest competition. And they either lose before they get to me, or they get to me and I beat them.
Yeah.
You know, so.
But that's
like,
also kind of a dumb point just because the nature of the sport. You're not going to, what are you going to sell? You got to sell something.
That's John doesn't sell. That's why he doesn't sell pay-per-views. His whole thing is, I'm going to get in the octagon. I know I'm better than you. I'm going to win. Yeah. And if you beat me, the crowd's going to be like, holy shit. If I win, it's like, I knew that was going to happen. Yeah. And that's how he goes into every fight. Like, I watched him fight Rampage. I tagged you in it on Facebook. It happened to pop up or whatever. Yeah. And that's John's first title defense. Shogun, then Rampage. He wasn't even a developed fighter yet, and he whipped his ass. And he was like 23 years old. It was like his 6th UFC fight, and he whipped his ass.
I mean, there's no doubt he's great. It's just, I want to see the legacy. If you're going to finish the legacy, finish it.
Yeah, obviously.
In kind of dominant fashion, but also like leave no stone unturned. And sadly, the Aspinall thing, if they never fight, will be, and if Aspinall becomes what he's projected to be, because Aspinall really is like a John.
Yeah.
Bro, the guy is finishing people. His total fights comes to 18 minutes or some shit like that.
Mhm.
That's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean? But again, and like somebody was comparing their losses because they both have one loss. And like
Okay.
Aspinall's loss was because he fucking fucked up his knee.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like a technical loss. He didn't really technically
John.
lose the fight. Yeah. So they're at the same level. So if Aspinall does end up eventually defending the belt a couple times, takes that heavyweight status, because though John beats Stipe, I don't think people look at him as, they just look at him the greatest fighter. They don't really put him as the greatest heavyweight. You know what I mean?
No.
Especially if he retires after this fight. It's just more like you're the greatest fighter.
The perfect retirement, I think, for John Jones is whooping Stipe convincingly, go in the fight Tom, go to a 5-round war to where both fighters can barely stand up, and Aspinall gets his arm raised. And that's it. That's the end for John.
That would be the most movie-like thing, right?
The passing of the legit passing of the torch.
I think that's why people want to see the fight. That's what it is.
But what if the torch doesn't get passed?
Then he's the greatest.
But I also think that hurts. I think that hurts the heavyweight division. If he goes in there and whips Aspinall's ass, retires. Now anybody who has the belt after that is almost like a fake champion.
Nah, I don't think so. I think it kind of just moves on.
So if Aspinall loses to John and then fights for the vacated title and wins it, it's like, all right, dude, okay, you're better than everybody who's left. But the only reason you're champion is because this guy left.
But I would just make Aspinall prove it again.
You have to. Like if he loses to John, if he loses to John and then John retires, he unifies the belts, which is great because it would symbolize light heavyweight and heavyweight, the two belts, and interim and unified. And then Aspinall fights for the vacated title.
I mean, it is. It's gonna happen eventually.
Obviously,
that's the thing. Like, if John wins and continues to win, let's say he has 3 more fights, or not 3. Well, technically 3 because of the Stipe, but then he fights Alex and then maybe Tom, because that's another thing. Like, if he runs through Stipe, fights Alex early next year, runs through him, it's like, why not fight this kid? Because one, you already ran through the other 2 people that you were gonna end your career on. Now just beat the new guy and solidify, because that's another thing. I think Aspinall solidifies forever John's the greatest.
Yeah.
Khabib, nothing. You can't really say anything past that.
I don't think you can say anything now, though, really. And I don't think anybody on the active roster now is even like,
and maybe Islam.
Maybe
Islam. Or Topuria. Because Topuria's undefeated. We don't know how his career is going to go. But
but that's a lighter weight. But that's a whole. I mean, we already saw John. What is it, 33-0, or whatever the fuck it is? It's something stupid, And he went through murderer's row, which obviously you can only fight who's in front of you. So you can't blame somebody who went 13-0 in a weak division.
Topuria has the closest resume to that, because him beating Volkanovski, considered the greatest at that.
Yeah.
Matt Holloway, who's only lost to Volkanovski up to that point.
And now let me ask you, like, if Volk never wins another fight or Holloway never wins another fight, like, obviously you beat them past their prime now. So does that win carry as much?
I think it does, because you got to look at Mac's fight before, which Justin Gaethje, the biggest moment of the year, arguably.
But they're also both older and just strikers, really. Like, you're fighting Topuria, you don't want to go to the ground with him either.
No.
So that's in the back of your mind when you're fighting somebody like Gaethje, when all right, we're just going to stand and bang for 5 rounds. I would
like to see Volk come back strong.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I would like to see Volk, even if he loses to Topuria, I would like to see again a war, because I want to see where Volk is at. Because then again, it's like, if he does lose to Topuria again, it kind of looks like he's done, right? Like,
I mean,
almost 80% sure. Now you can be the Donald Cerrone of your weight class, but bigger name, obviously.
But eventually, all those guys got to go. Eventually,
Yeah, I
Max
mean,
has got to go.
same
Volk's
thing
got
with
to
John.
go. Yeah, for sure.
Same thing with John.
For sure.
Literally we've been watching the sport long enough to see the people we grew up with start leaving the sport, and it's been happening slowly. But now we're starting to see legends. John, Max, Volk came kind of out of nowhere, and then
and just started winning.
he started winning. But in terms of like that era, I mean, Taporia said he's like, I'm the change of the era, you know.
Unless you're not.
Yeah. Charles Oliveira, Michael Chandler. What are you gonna say?
Oliveira. And if John does beat Tom, like the post-fight press conference, the post-fight interview is like, I don't know what you want me to say to you guys. Like what do you say as John Jones if you just go in there and whip?
Well, it depends how.
On his ass. No, I don't think it matters. If you go in there and whip his ass,
if it's that 5-round war and John squeaks it out, they're not gonna be like, I mean, you won, but you know, it was a war. Like you had to fight that, which is more respect, I think.
Like you're talking about, John being 37 past his prime. If you go to war with past prime John Jones, prime John Jones is gonna whoop your ass.
But like Anderson.
But this is also this could be a different prime for him. Putting on the weight,
100%.
Less cardio, more weight.
But nobody's talked about retirement more than John, I feel like.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's kind of like alluded to like it could be coming to an end. So I don't think he sees a Glover to share type run where he's just running through guys at an older age. Because again, a prime, he's skilled enough that he outskills everybody in that division already.
Yeah.
It's just a fact. He's smart enough. His IQ is high enough that he's gonna game them. He's gonna again, very high IQ on how he beat Cyril, because in my head I'm thinking it's young John who's gonna bring the fight to him, but instead he finishes the fight in a smart way. In the most, the way I looked at it, even now, is like he thought he was gonna go on a run, and he was like, "Let me finish this fight in an efficient way so I can fight again." You know,
that fight was so fast. He walked out of the fight in better shape than he walked into it.
Yeah, he lost a little weight.
Lost a little weight. Had a little pump going.
But all right. So I mean, we both want John to win. Now, I would like to see if Stipe does win. I want to see like a crazy knockout though. Like I don't want to see John lose to like a decision.
Yo, John ends his career face to the mat.
Oh my god,
just doof. But that's the thing too. Is like, what do, John? You fight.
Well, I mean, Stipe is also an older fighter, but we've seen in the last year and a half some of the like favorites end up on the
La La Land.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck, dude. Like, it feels like, and that's another thing. People are sleeping on Stipe so much. It's like, bro. I mean, I'm putting $50 on Stipe probably.
You know, or John loses to Stipe and comes back and runs the rankings again.
Yeah. See, I think a loss lights a fire. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but at this point in your career, you don't want one of those. You're chilling on steam.
Yeah, but if I truthfully only think the only way Stipe's winning is knocking him out.
Yeah, for sure. That's the only way. He's not gonna be able to sit there and piece him up for 5 rounds. He's not gonna be able to take him to the ground.
But that would be insane. Like that would be like a once in a lifetime like performance. Like,
yeah,
Stipe has to be on like Max. Like, I'm the best boxer in the UFC type
and
performance.
Just be piecing him up.
That's the only way that will happen.
But I've noticed a lot too is when Stipe gets into the clinch, he grabs a lot of wrists, and you're not gonna want to do that with John Jones's overhand elbow that he does. Yeah. You know, when Stipe likes to grab the wrist and John likes which is not good for you if you're gonna sit there and grab a wrist so that your other hand is free.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I honestly, they've been focusing a lot on. Well, I only watched the countdown, but this is what's wonderful about John Jones. We can talk about this guy for fucking hours. We just need a John Jones podcast. But what do you call it? Damn.
Countdown interviews.
John Jones. I was watching the countdown. They're like focusing on his grappling. Like he was like training with Gordon Ryan that
Oh
jiu-jitsu
yeah, you
guy.
have to.
So like they're like highlighting his grappling a lot. So I wonder if that's like, and again, him like coming out and saying, I've been training the 12-6 elbow.
Mm-hmm.
Like that to me, that puts me in the mindset where like he's gonna do the same thing. Like it's gonna be a grind and he's gonna try to get him down and just
Just
ground a
like
pound.
like 2012.
Yeah.
Tito Ortiz, elbow to the face, hammer fist, armbar.
Bo Nickel fights on this in a
Bo
big
Nichols
spot.
taking it.
You think so?
Yeah, he's
You
taking
think
it. Oliveira's taking it. Jones
he's
is
a
taking
minus
it.
1,000 favorite?
Who, Oliveira or
No,
Bo?
Paul Craig, who's fighting Bo Nickel.
Paul Craig's the favorite.
Oh, I lied. Bo Nickel's the favorite. I'm looking
Oh.
at Paul Craig's plus 650. Dog. I'm looking at the honestly, if you just go Stipe, Chandler, Paul Craig, that's plus 400 on Stipe, plus 200 on Michael, and then plus 650. You just throw $10 on that just in case.
What's John minus what?
Minus 625. Yeah. I mean, like I said, a $50 bet on Stipe seems like a smart
Yeah,
ish bet because it's like
I mean, if
again
you go and lose the $50,
maybe or winning.
no, I don't think it's gonna happen though.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be. I mean, I don't want to say it because you're gonna hold this for you. You said Stipe was gonna win, and I'm not gonna say Stipe is gonna win. You're still holding me against the zero gun. Hey, I like the guy's fighting style. I thought he was gonna do better.
Nope. You would between you and fucking Mikey.
No, but Mikey was going crazy. He
Mikey
was
said,
like,
"You
"There's
really
no
think
way
he comes back 3-year hiatus and just beats the champion?" Yes, Mikey. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah,
All right.
all right, dude. He did that shit.
6 weeks and a minute and a half later, John Jones, heavyweight champion of the world. Yo, the fact that when we were all watching that on Discord and he wins, and we're just all,
what the fuck?
the fuck?
I
What
remember
do you say
that.
now? What
I
do you
remember
say now? Yeah.
I remember that because I was like, "There's just no way. Like,
No.
there's just no way. This guy's the man." Like,
What do you say?
nothing.
What do you say?
Absolutely fucking nothing.
That's like Otani throwing a perfect game and hitting 4 homers,
4
walk
for
off
4.
with a walk off.
That's crazy, bro. You're throwing a perfect game. Hit 4
0-0.
homers. No, you're throwing a perfect game. Hit 3 home runs, and on your 4th at bat, still tied. Nah, bro.
That's how crazy John Jones' career has been. Just like that, dude. John Jones is like walking Barry Bonds in the bottom of the 9th. Then he puts on a mustache, comes in the ring, and knocks you out anyway.
I don't know, man. I just hope. I honestly don't want to. The Max Holloway. All right, I haven't really talked about this because we haven't really had a platform to talk about this.
Thank you for your platform, Llama.
Thank you, Llama. The Max Holloway getting knocked, like getting finished that way, being on the floor like this, scarred me, bro. Like I was like, no way. Like, there's no way he's on the floor right now. Like in my head, I was like hurt, and I was like, I like Ilya, but I was like, truthfully, like, fuck, dude. I thought Max was gonna do it. He started doing it. He started
But
putting.
that's the thing with like John Jones. What is he supposed to do? Just fight until he loses? Just be like, all right, guys, I can be beat.
Yeah, I mean that's Anderson's knock is he fought too long. So it's like I don't know. It's a he's at the point where it's like, yeah, we get that he's gonna leave, but also like there is another person. I think the whole Tom Aspinall John thing is that is like he's at the point where he's about to leave, but there's just that one more guy that like.
But there's always gonna be that one more guy.
Nah, if he beats Tom, there's nobody else. Like you said.
Yeah, but who knows? If it takes them 2 years, some heavyweight can go on a run.
Who
doesn't? Who knows?
We would know him by now.
No, we wouldn't.
You
can fit 5 fights in 2 years at heavyweight. You just run through and
me and
sleep.
you just become heavyweights in the UFC.
Somebody just goes in there and just starts sleeping everybody, goes on one of those Derek Lewis runs and be like, this is the next guy.
Yeah.
There's always going to be the next guy.
Maybe, dude.
You know, what's it? The dude who Aspinall just beat goes on a fucking 4-run tear. You know, and it's like, oh, that's the next guy. That's just how the sport goes.
Yeah.
Yo, John really should go on a 205 and fight Alex.
That would be the most storybook ending. If he did, he's like, fuck
Full circle.
I'm going back down, getting my title, and leaving.
And Dana White doesn't make him vacate it right away, just so he can bring the heavyweight title down with him. win them both. Show up with Aspinall's interim. Show up with your heavyweight. Walk out with your light heavyweight. Triple belted. See you later.
Conor who?
Five-time. Yeah.
DC could never.
5-time UFC champion.
You know what I want to see? All right. I want to see DC because DC does like a check-in on his YouTube channel now.
Mhm.
So every big fight, he'll have like all the fighters come through and he'll have like separate interviews for all of them. I kind of want to see an interview with them.
Him and John?
Yeah, now that it's years past, he hasn't fought in a while. Like DC doesn't even like think about fighting. He literally said, he's like, my nephew asked me if I could ever fight again. And I was like, I think the guy that I needed to be in a fight is gone. Like he's like, I don't think I could get that guy back.
Well, he's currently heavyweight champion. The guy you were supposed to be is currently heavyweight champion. But that's the whole thing, man, is
no, the guy he's supposed to be to fight.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I was like, wait, that's not what I said.
But that's the thing is there's always gonna be the next guy.
Yeah.
Always. And eventually you have to cut it off. Like, do you end it at the cheesy legacy fight and just be like, all right, Ultra Instinct out? Or do you get the people what they want and possibly get slept in a fight that you might not have even should have taken because you're 37?
Yeah.
And you let the people convince you that, that's who you should fight. But then on the flip coin, he goes in there and John Jones is him. Spinning elbows, oblique kick. I don't think Tom's ready for that right there. The oblique kick. That side fucking above the knee.
I don't know, man. I think Tom is the evolution of the sport. Same thing we're seeing with Topuria. The same thing, like, I don't think Sean lacks in some ground game, or at least we haven't seen enough to see how good he is. I mean, Merab dominated him. But I think Merab's game plan was just better than what Sean came out with. You know what I'm saying? So even then, these guys are elevating in skill level all around. I think Paddy. I mean, yeah, Paddy. That's a fight. If Paddy and Ilya are champion at the same time, we're seeing that fight 110%.
Oh, that'd be great. Scouts don't get knocked out.
Scouts don't get. You almost did, man.
You almost did.
But anyways, we are gonna have a fight companion next week. I do got that day off, so we'll be in the Discord watching this history unfold. I mean, it's literally history for the UFC, and it's at MSG. Me
and AD are working on a passion project together. Coming soon.
What's the passion project, dude?
Dayama.
Dragon Ball Z Dayama.
Dayama.
Yeah, we've been like teasing that we're starting a reaction channel, but me and Bird we're in the lab. We're recording some reactions. Obviously, we both enjoy Dragon Ball Z, and Dayama is a perfect thing for us to watch and actually like get our reactions. Plus, we're gonna watch it regardless. So be on the lookout.
We'll be about 20 episodes.
Yeah, I do want to stockpile the episodes though. So when they do start coming out, just know they'll be frequent, and I think they'll be scheduled in a way that you'll know when they're coming out. But right now, we're just in the back recording them and getting them ready. Shout out to the editor. Works on Llama's videos. Works on my videos. Eduardo. Thank you.
Eduardo the editor.
Eduardo the editor. Dude.
That's fire. We gotta get him a shirt.
Gotta get him a shirt.
Llama, let me borrow that shirt back.
But it's about that time. I don't know what Llama. All right, be on the lookout for Vampire Diaries. I know episode 15 is coming out soon. We are gonna record Penguin reaction tomorrow. So what it's the finale. So who knows what kind of shenanigans we're getting in that show. That'll be out sometime next week or this week coming up.
After Eduardo puts his fingers on it.
Yep. Well, no, Llama edits those.
Oh, okay.
Fight companion next week. BLKOUT_AD's channel. Hopefully Llama's around. Maybe he'll join. Maybe he'll turn his stream on. But definitely come hang out with us while we watch the UFC 309. It's gonna be a legendary fight, and every time we throw one of these fight companions, it goes nuts. So
get there early or don't get there at all.
Exactly. Hey, when we run out of spots, we run out of spots. You know what I mean? It's like the club. Can't even get in.
In the club, we're all fam.
But all right, man. BLKOUT AD, J-Birdy, Be on the lookout for Dragon Ball Llama and everything Llama drops. Like, comment, subscribe, join the Patreon, join the fucking
OnlyFans, the
OnlyFans,
Instagram,
the
the
Instagrams,
YouTube,
the TikToks,
the
you know what I'm
Tumblrs,
saying?
the MySpaces.
Big Llama
you know?
everywhere. You heard?
Follow them
How
on
about-
iTunes.
Hey Llama, how's that for promo, buddy? All right, we out
like
this
that.
bitch. See ya.